Hi there my friends, welcome to part 9 on how exactly I secure a 5-figure income per month with affiliate marketing. In this video, let's talk about AWeber. Alright, at the same time, I'm going to focus in terms of what is a list, how to create a list, and how to customize and personalize your list. Now first and foremost, what exactly is a list? Remember, when it comes to email marketing, especially if you are using solo as traffic, once the traffic gets into your simple converting squeeze page and they actually opt in, so that is where, with proper integration with AWeber, which is an email autoresponder, all those people who opted into your squeeze page will automatically be collected in terms of all the information that you want, like for example their last name, first name, and email address, into this thing called a list. Alright, so effectively within AWeber you have to create 4 different lists, which is number 1, we call it the raw list. Number 2, the bias C list. Number 3, bias B list. And number 4, the bias A list. So let's go into AWeber and check out how exactly to create all these lists. Alright, so if you have not already done so, please refer to the link in the description box below this video to register for AWeber Plus account. Now we need an AWeber Plus account, and I'll share with you subsequently why that is the case. But first and foremost, let's go into the account dashboard. So on the top left, open up this left menu over here. Under the list options, click on the right arrow. You will see this thing called create new list. Of course, as a start, you will not have all these things. All right. Generally, you will only have things like your name itself, then followed by the company. That's all. All right. Now then, create a new list here, and then there's this thing called manage list. So click on create new list. So this is where you can put in your company's name. Like for example, if your name is Tom. Okay, you can put on there Tom's company. Right, you can put in your own website or Facebook business page, which is optional, and select the address, the physical address that you wish to be displayed at the bottom of your emails. This is very important because it will comply with the can spam policy. Alright, and click on next. So this is where you can put in the list name of your choice. So for our case, let's call it a raw list. Alright, then under list description, you can describe what exactly this list is all about. Like you can put on there raw leads coming from solo ads traffic. Okay, now then the from name and the from address. So this is where I can put in something like, if your name is Tom, I just put on there Tom, from Tom, and from address. Okay, this is where, if you have not inserted your personalized email address, please do so over here under send, under add a new sender email. If you have already done so, it will be shown over here as one of the choice. Just select any one of them and click on next. Alright, so over here they ask you for the language. By default it's in English. Subject line, just choose any one of these over here because it's not really important. Alright, then followed by create list. Okay, hit on create list and this list will automatically be created. So for my case, I'm not going to create this list because it's just a demonstration purpose on my student's account. Create a list is very simple, and I've shown you just one very simple example of how to create a simple list. Then from there, start creating your own bias C, bias B, and bias A list by following the same procedure. The next thing that I want to talk about is this thing called the list settings. Going back again into AWeber, so if you go in the list options over here on the left, if you follow my mouse, click on the down arrow, you'll see this thing called list settings. So click on that. Alright, you have the basic settings, how to personalize your list, and confirmation message. Very first thing I would urge you guys to do is to go to confirmation message, and you have already used the link in the description box below this video to open up your AWeber Plus account. Scroll down all the way, you will see confirmation message settings. All these by default are being turned on. Alright, it will look something like this. So what I want you to do is to turn off all these things. Alright, this will prevent double opt-in. If not, you will not be able to accumulate the numbers game when it comes to getting hold of your or rather building up your email list. Alright, then followed by save all settings. Next thing I want you to do is to go back to basic settings. Now over here they'll give you the list name, list description as per whatever we discussed just now, from name and from address. So again, if you have not yet created your personalized email address and inserted into AWeber, you can always go under manage email addresses over here, click on that. Now over here they ask you to add a new email address, so you can put on there, for example, abc@abc.com, or tom@tom.com, or tom@successwithtom.com, then followed by click on send verification. Then go back again into the C panel that you have purchased the domain whereby you created the email address, log into the inbox, and you will see an email being sent by AWeber to verify that this email address really belongs to you. All right. So after you verify the email address, you will appear somewhere over here, but you will not see this check mark, which is authenticated. What you need to do is to go to the right over here. You see a gear icon. Click on that. They will ask you to add 3 CNAME records to set up your DKIM records, as well as to set up your DMARC policy. All right. So just follow according to whatever they put over here. Like for example, the host name. Just copy this one and insert it into a DNS record. Value. Copy this thing and insert it again. All right, same thing for a DMARC. Just copy this and insert into your DNS records. And then followed by refresh status. Once you see everything over here which is green and checked, you will see over here the green mark will appear. Very simple. All right. So again, under these options, let's go back again to these settings. All right. So the contact address is the one that you have chosen just now. Let's go to personalize your list. All right, over here you can put in your website URL, your email signature, you know how exactly you want to end your email with, then click on save all these settings if you want to. You know, you can click on connect to Facebook, blah blah blah. A lot of things that you can put over here. Right? Very important, remember, only AWeber Plus allows you to go to confirmation message and turn off all these double opt-in. If you're on the AWeber free plan, it will not allow you to do that. So that's the reason why minimally you need an AWeber Plus plan. So this concludes everything you need to know about list when it comes to using AWeber. Right? It's all about creating that list, then how to insert in all the relevant records into that particular email address that you're using pertaining to that list. Okay, so this is for AWeber's case. In the next video, let's discuss about email broadcast and email automation within AWeber. See you there.